treat any other musculoskeletal disorders as well?
Yeah, musculoskeletal disorders, not only osteoarthritis, because since we selected the topic, when I discussed with the organizers, since we selected osteoarthritis, I just dealt with osteoarthritis. But other conditions like back pain, and you may be meaning rheumatoid arthritis, rheumatic arthritis, these conditions also do come to us. But in such situations, initially itself we don't withdraw the medicines which are being suggested by the modern medicine people. But first we will be making changes in the lifestyle, and as we discussed earlier, the dietary changes will be suggested, lifestyle changes will be suggested, and slowly we will start with the supplements, and slowly the medicines are tapered.
Have you seen any changes with the medical reports as well?
Excuse me?
Have you seen any changes with your...
Yeah, of course, yeah. We have seen good changes, and what we do usually is maybe a treatment protocol of 2 to 3 months is given. Then afterwards, because no patient, especially in the settings in UAE, I don't think anybody will be comfortable with continuing the medicine for a very long time. When along with the medicines, when we do suggest these lifestyle changes, and if they do practically make these lifestyle changes along with the practice of yoga and meditation, it is found to make a big difference in the overall QOL, the quality of life. This is what is being observed.
I have another question.
Good presentation, doctor.
Thank you.
I'd like to know what would you advise to prevent osteoarthritis?
See, like basically the basic principle of naturopathic medicine itself is saying like we should concentrate on the prevention part. So firstly, usually what we have seen, mostly the patients who are coming to us is post-menopausal women. This is one of the major set of people who are coming to us. So mostly what happens in such situations is like there is increased weight, decreased calcium levels in the blood, and these two things in turn combined with the stress which is related to menopause. This mostly creates osteoarthritis because most of our people here are women, so that's why I'm concentrating on that. So in such a scenario, what we do is these supplements, which one will be better for them, that we will be always suggesting just for temporarily. It is not that, okay, we ask them to take a garlic supplement or willow bark supplement continuously for 1 year, 2 years. It is not that way. But what we do is for the time being we do suggest, and when they are completely fitting into the lifestyle changes that has been suggested, then we do slowly taper the medication. And then they have to stick on to a lifestyle program, because osteoarthritis, we don't say or we don't claim that it is going to be cured. But we, as I told you, doctors and teachers, we do imbibe the confidence in them. We do motivate them for what? If you make necessary changes in the lifestyle, if you make necessary changes in the diet, osteoarthritis is never an inconquerable devil. So when we give this confidence to the patient, they do stick on with the lifestyle changes, especially in food. The food habits, when they do make changes in the food habits itself, the symptoms do reduce drastically. Yeah.
Exposure to sun and vitamin D.
Yeah, that's what. So all these elements. So vitamin D, and changes in diet. Yeah, plus some of the practices in yoga. Slowly, we don't give heavy practices initially. So some joint flexibility movements, which gives movement to all the joints. These are advice. And slowly, as their confidence increases, we do ask them to go for higher practices of yoga and meditation. And you know, meditation, it is scientifically proven, and also the practice of pranayama, breathing techniques. When combined with the lifestyle